All right, welcome to my official Alexandra Stan collection. We've got her complete discography here, all her studio albums, compilations. We've got one fan-made CD there that I'll show, and then her two official vinyl releases. So I'm just kind of gonna break down era by era and show all of the releases. All right, starting off with her first album, Saxobeats. I've got quite a couple different editions of this album, just released through different territories. So this first one, this is what I ordered this off Amazon. I was hoping this would be the US release just because I live in the US. But according to Discogs, this is an Australian release. So anyways, it's just a very design. It almost looks fake in a way. You've got like the misspelling here, the big text, the plain looking disc. Pictures are low quality. You've got this weird pink line here. So I don't know if they just like licensed this to different countries and gave them like a rough design outline and just kind of went with it. So it's very, very minimal and basic, and I'll probably get rid of this one day and try and find like a real US edition. But like I said, it's my only one in a jewel case with the standard cover, so for now it's just kind of there. But next we move on to the Romanian edition of Saxobeats, which I kind of considered to be the OG. So let's get into this. These Romanian editions of her albums are pretty hard to track down. So especially her first two. So here it is. The cover is kind of glossy. You've got the Romanian official sticker on it. This is my camera never focuses on the spines very well. So yeah, you've got the original 13 tracks. The disc looks just like the back. I got this really cool, I never really had a CD where the booklet's stored in a little slip like that. That's pretty cool. Got this. I love this photo. In the booklet, this is definitely the booklet to have as far as the OG album goes, because you've got all the like original photo shoots for this album. Lyrics and credits. Yeah, this is so cool to have these. I've been a fan since this first album, and just more recently, I never really got her official releases just because they're very hard to come across in America, and sometimes dealing with international shipping is definitely not the easiest, but I decided it was finally time, so yeah, there's that. Next, this is the Japanese standard edition of Saxobeats. This has a different cover. This has got the OB. So, I hate that this never focuses on the spines here, but so this has an additional remix. It's for Million. Yep. And again, here's the OB. This is the spine, if it will ever focus. This is from the Get Back video they used for the back. So, alright, we get we'll get to that later, but this is the booklet. The track list. They kind of use like a hodgepodge of photos for these, kind of different photo shoots, but looks pretty cool. I love this photo. And then this is like my favorite photo in this booklet. I wish I had this like full thing somewhere. That's a really nice photo. And then this is the little Japanese lyric booklets that Japanese releases come with. They always, for her releases, I think they're just so well done. You have like a little alternate cover. And this one has just the Japanese lyrics in them, as well as a foreword. So I've translated all these, so they're pretty cool if you read them. Yeah, so since the English lyrics are in the booklet, this just has the Japanese lyrics. Yeah, this is such a fantastic album looking back on it. Yeah, it's only like 8 studio tracks and a couple remixes, but it's just such a good dance record from 2011, and kind of carved her own sound in a way. It was really well done. All right. Next, this is the Japanese deluxe edition of Saxobeats. Now this has an alternate cover with 3 additional remixes and a DVD with some music videos. Now this was the cover I always loved looking at as a kid, and I always dreamed of like having all of these versions, but this one and Cliche especially, I really wanted these versions. So having them now is pretty crazy. I've got the back. Alright, so here's the OB. I've translated these too, and they call her Little Devil Beat Princess, I think, in Japan. So that's what I think like this says up here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a similar spine to the other one, just kind of got some optical illusions along with the logo. It says Deluxe Edition right there. I don't know why my camera won't never focus on spines, but this is the disc. It looks very similar to the other one, except it's just got a little bit of different patterns on it. It's a CD. This is the DVD. Got this cool photo. Alright, so let's take out. This is a booklet that I've never seen before having this, so this was really cool to see which pictures they used. God, this is just, yeah, this is the credits and track list, and then I think this page is just the lyrics in English. And this is the Japanese lyric booklet, again, with the alt cover. Track list in Japanese, as well as, again, another forward. Not sure if this is the same forward as before. But then, again, Japanese lyrics. As far as the standard album goes, this is like, with minus all the cliche songs, this is probably my favorite packaging. I love this cover. It looks so cool. And last but not least, Cliche Hush Hush. Having this is insane, because out of all the CDs I wanted, like as a kid, this was like the one, because this not only had the Saxobeats album, but it had all the Cliche songs like Lemonade and All My People, as well as the amazing title track, of course. But yeah, this was one that I just remembered like wanting the most back when I was younger. So again, seeing this is just unreal to me at times. So we've got the OB. Got here's a cool cover. This logo kind of focused for a minute here. So this has the disc 1 is Cliche, All My People, and Lemonade, which were the 3 singles from her, at the time, second album, which never got released. After the incident with her old producer and manager and boyfriend. But then you get a couple remixes of the songs. The Cahill edit of Lemonade is especially fantastic. So you open it up, and then this is just the Japanese cover of Saxobeats there, so you could kind of flip it over if you wanted to. But there's disc 1, disc 2. And we'll take a little look inside. So again, you could flip it over if you wanted to have that side as well. So this is just such a cool booklet. I love these photos from these 3 singles on the first half of the album. This is Lemonade, All My People. All My People again, and then this is the lyrics for those songs in English. Little picture from the Lemonade videos shoot. And then if you turn a page, you notice it's upside down. Well, because then you go over to the Saxobeat side, and it's just pretty much the same booklet as the Japanese standard, except you have one less photo just for that. And then again, Japanese booklet. This has got the forward and then the Japanese lyrics, which is pretty cool. So I always wondered sometimes like what her second album would have been like if the full thing got released, but it's still really cool to have this because these songs are so good. They deserve to have their own release. So yeah, that's all for the Saxobeats era. Let's move on to the next era, Unlocked. All right, this is Alexandra Stan's second album, Unlocked. I've got 3 editions here, Romanian, and then both the Japanese releases. So we'll just start with the Romanian release. This is the main cover, and this you have the main 15 songs that come on most editions of the album. This is my absolute favorite Alexandra Stan album. It's so fantastic. She really just came into her own artistically on this release. It's so amazing. Here's the cover. This is the Romanian official sticker. Spine doesn't really want to focus because of course. Yeah, but the packaging on this version is so beautiful, so get these photos. It's just really colorful and vibrant. That's what I love about this. Here's the CD. All right, I'm trying to remember. I think I like kind of rearranged these as far as what they come with originally, but these are the little, I guess, trading or just little photo cards they come with. They all have the little album logo and some other colors on the back. Yeah, they're so, they're cool, especially, I mean, these 2 are really, I don't know, they're kind of anime, but like, not really anime, but I don't know, they're really cool. I think this is the booklet in here. I love when booklets do the cover art, especially digipacks, and then you get the booklet without the text on it. I think that's super cool. So yeah, this one doesn't have any lyrics on this release, but it does, it's just a photo book, but it's just so beautiful. I love how they use these photos together. I feel like they did such a good job with the ones that they chose and the ones they paired them up with on this. It's just really awesome. And this is all the credits. This is the thank yous. Yeah, definitely my favorite Alexandra release, and this is probably my favorite packaging on this album. All right, so now for the Japanese releases. They had these different covers, which are really cool. I think the black and white one is, I love this original cover the best, but I really love this black and white one too. So this one's just a standard edition. Now it comes with different songs. So instead of Vanilla Chocolate and Trumpet Blows, you get Digital and Zoom Zoom, which are amazing songs, especially Digital. But you get an additional remix of Cherry Pop, but you don't get the title track, which is so sad because the title track is just an 8-minute masterpiece of, it's just music. It's just fantastic music of all different genres. It's such a good song. Yeah, this is the cover. This is the obi. Again, the back. Oh yeah, this is the side. Just a standard disc. The booklet on this one, I'm not going to go too much into detail just because the deluxe one is like 2 pages longer, so I'll just kind of go through that one, but it's pretty much the same. The lyric booklet is red instead of green on the deluxe. Yeah, pretty much, like I said, it's almost the exact same thing, you just get a couple less photos in it, but I'll show it more in depth when I talk about the deluxe version. So, sometimes I kind of wish that the deluxe edition was in black and white and the standard was in color, just because I like the black and white color cover more than the, you know, the one in color for the Japanese edition. I got these protective sleeves just for this little collection, just because I wanted them to stay in real good condition. But so here's the deluxe edition. Again, covers in color, and you get a little different gradient on the spine. So not only do you get the 15 normal songs, you get the Japanese bonus tracks, additional remix Cherry Pop, and a DVD with videos for all the singles. So this one I'll go more in detail with just because there's more to look at. I kind of wish that they did the green gradient on the spine instead of the same color as the standard, just because I think it matches it better, but spine's the same. Side looks pretty much identical except this is the DVD. So for DVDs, these are all region 2, so they don't play on American players. I think there's some ways you can, like I can watch them on my computer. That's why I didn't really collect much of her DVD releases, just because. But Unlocked is a special album for me, so I wanted to have all of them. Plus this one actually has additional tracks. So, but yeah. This is a booklet. It's definitely very different from the Romanian booklet. There's a couple of the same photos overlapping, but yeah. So you get, like I said, some additional photos. I love this picture. And then this lyric booklet has English and Japanese lyrics in it. It's got this foreword on this one I translated. In particular, this one was the most interesting to read. So if you have this version, go ahead and translate them. So I think they just put all the English lyrics first. I just love the details on this with the little title on each page. Like, this release is just so well done. And these are all the Japanese lyrics. So yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite items just because this one has all the songs in it. Sorry if I take so long to put these back. I like to keep them very nice. Sorry these first 2 sections were long. I just feel like there was more versions and more to talk about. Yeah, this album, just all the songs are just so amazing. Again, she really just kind of came into her own artistically, and it's such a special record for me. So yeah, there's Unlocked. All right, let's move on to Alesta. So this is her 3rd album, Alesta. Got the Romanian edition and the Japanese. This is just the standard Japanese edition. So this was actually the first official Alexandra Stan CD I ever got. I got this actually back during the COVID pandemic. But yeah, I'm not sure why, but so it's got, this was her only one with a hype sticker in Romania, which is pretty cool. It's reflective, and again, Romanian sticker. My only issue with this release is I don't love the track order on it. I think the track list order in the American release has everything just flows really well into each other. Like I said, it's not that bad. It's just this middle section to kind of mix some things up, and I like how they are in the American version. So spine says Alexandra. This packaging on this release in particular is just so cool. This is the disc. And you'll notice inside, it's actually really cool, there's another picture of her. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but I've never seen this photo, so one day maybe I'll get another version so I can kind of like take it apart. I don't really want to do that, but I'm kind of dying to see what that photo looks like. This is the booklet. I love the pictures with this wig. I think it looks so cool. Get more here. There's more of the motorcycle pictures. So I love all these pictures so much. Some of these pages are definitely kind of random though. But like these ones in particular, I'm just like, okay. I mean, she looks stunning, of course, but. And for me, this is like up there for me as far as like best summer albums of all time. Like, it just feels so good when the sun's out, even like on the beach or just driving in the sun or at a pool, anything like that. I think it's just such a fun album that just keeps the vibe up. I love it so much. So yeah, it's the booklet. All right, and this also comes with a poster, which is another reason why I kind of want to get a second copy of this, because I like to keep my things all nice and like keep everything together, but I would love to hang this poster up someday. So I'm gonna try and open it. Sometimes it's hard to put it back in, so bear with me on that. But it's double-sided. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Okay, so you fold it in half and then, okay. I got it. So it's a pretty big poster. As you can see, this is the first side. And the second side, I think this was like her, like I just remember being like her profile for a while. It's not as good as the other side, but definitely a cool one. So, like I said, I would love to hang this up someday. I think it goes like that, and then, oh, look at that. Got it on the first try. Sorry, I just banged my knee on my door. Yeah, this is definitely, like I said, the remaining editions of her albums, like the packaging is always on point. They're so cool. If I had to rank her albums, it would be Unlocked, Alesta, then I think Rainbows and Energy are tied, and then I would put, let's see, probably Saxobeats and then Mommy. Yeah, and so, but yeah, this is the Japanese standard release. I didn't get the DVD release just because of, like I said, this one was cheaper, and this is, out of all my physical editions of her albums, this is my least favorite, like, pressing out of all of the ones that I have. Just because I feel like like, this just represents the vibe of the album. This one's just kind of there. It's so cool to look at, but kind of got this one just to, you know, have all the different cover variants, but so I won't spend too much time on this one, but got the OB. So this has, in this tracklist order, if we want to talk about tracklist orders, this one is really weird. Like, I really don't understand what they were thinking with this order. And then you get 2 bonus tracks, but they're just like collabs. But they're not really my favorites. So, but the main album is fantastic, of course. Booklet on this one, I think this one is just all photos. Sorry, sometimes these ones are really hard to get out. I bought this one new, so this one was like really kind of sealed in there. Alright, so we got the cover. It's the track list with credits. I will say, I do love these 2 photos right here. I love those pictures. But everything, the other pictures in this book they're all kind of random, I don't know. And this is just, again, but this one I think is like Unlocked. It has the English and the Japanese lyrics in it. And again, the forward. So yeah, there's that one. So like I said, I don't have the CD DVD Japan release. The only difference is of course it has the DVD with some music videos and the text is red up here instead of white. I think the OB is also red instead of black. So I just think that this one was the better one, and I have when we get to it, I have her Greatest Hits compilation with the DVD. So I was just like, I don't really see the need to have I don't know. But yeah, so there's Alesta. All right, this is her 4th album, Mommy. This was released independently. I think she moved here to the States actually for a bit while she was recording. This is her only independent release, but this was released only in Japan physically, so there's no Romanian edition of this album, unfortunately. I would have loved to see that though. So here's the OB. This is just a standard version. I like the red over the blue cover. This is the spine. Track list on here is again different than the US release, but this one's not as bad as the Alesta one. I've got the disc. And it took me forever to realize that this is just the Mommy logo, like reflecting off itself. When I was younger, I didn't really see it until I started. I think I made my own design for it, and I noticed, oh yeah, that's the that's just a logo. So I got some, this is, again, I think this just has the photos and credits. Yeah. Here, we've got some cool photos in here. Especially this last page. These 2 photos are so cool. I wish they used this photo for like the back track list, but yeah, there's those. And then this is, I think this has just, yeah, this is English and Japanese lyrics in this one. So it's definitely a much more experimental album. I think it's got some of her best songs like Mommy and Noidoi. And Ooh La La is great too. Yeah. But even though I love this album, if I had to pick a least favorite record from her, it would probably be this one. But I still love it. Like, she really has. She has this whole discography, and there's like not really a single song I would say is bad. There's like 2 that I don't love, but yeah, great album. So this here is a Japanese exclusive greatest hits compilation. This was really, I think this was only released physically too. This was definitely, I think, the most expensive one for sure. I guess this one they made very, very limited numbers for because it was really hard to find. I had a couple orders cancel because they said that they were out of stock. I finally was able to get a copy. So this is actually my favorite photo of her. So I was like, I think I gotta have this. So you get 21 songs, like all of her singles and hits, and then you get a DVD with 22 music videos on it, which is pretty cool. I will say the videos are not in the best quality. I kind of wish they were able to get higher quality ones, but anyways, this is the OB. This one's definitely pretty simple. They do make a version that's just the CD, but it has, instead of the black background, it's the red. And it doesn't look as good as the black, so I want the black one. That's CD, and I think this one's, yeah, this one's the DVD. And the booklet, I think. This doesn't come with a lyric booklet. I think it just comes with like a little, like kind of like recap of her career. It's kind of cool. So this covers all of her albums from Saxobeats all the way to Mommy. And this has a little poster in it too. It's very thin though, so it's definitely smaller than the Alesta one. But it's still a cool picture. And then the other side is, again, this is all the covers, and then you get all these pretty cool photos. I love this photo. Oops, folded that backwards. Yeah, this is just a cool release, and I thought this would be something to, I don't know, kind of make my collection stand out, because I feel like I said, this was just very hard to track down. I feel like all her Japanese releases are pretty easy to get, but this one was particular, just really tough to track down, so I'm glad I was able to get a copy of it. All right, so her next album is Rainbows. This was released in 2022. This was 4 years after Mommy, so this was the longest wait between albums from her. But it came out, and it was definitely worth the wait. I feel like this album combines pretty much everything you love about Alexandra Stan. You've got the great dance bangers, but you've got like some songs with some more rock influences. You have some songs in other languages. It's just kind of like the best of everything you love about her. It's just why I love this album. So here's the Romanian edition. Got all 15 tracks. Again, you got it's a kind of a glossy cover. It's not as glossy as it looks on camera, though, I will say that. Got the spine. And this does include the bonus tracks of Obsessia, Alicia, and Take Me Home. Oh, I love this picture. This kind of reminds me of Saxobeats. So the Cherry Lips cover. The booklet on this is so cool, too. I've got this kind of alt cover, which is pretty cool. These are the thank yous. Yeah, I love the design on this with like the big numbers for the track list. It just looks so cool. It's had a really cool photo shoot too. Doesn't include the lyrics for the bonus tracks though, which is kind of sad. I would have loved like one more page with some more photos and the lyrics for the bonus tracks, but hey, I'm just glad the bonus tracks are actually on this release. Unlike one of these that we'll get to. But yeah, this album's fantastic. Like I said, all of her albums are super excellent. Sorry for the super random cut. My dog started going crazy, so... Anyways, up next, this is the Japanese release of Rainbows. I wasn't planning on getting this originally, but I ended up just deciding to go for it. So this has all 15 songs on the original album, and then this has 9 remixes, kind of like Saxobeats was. But it's got, I think, like 4 for Come Into My World, 3 for Tokyo, and then 1 for Bad at Hating You. Yeah, so definitely like the coloring is kind of different on this. You don't get the parental advisory sticker. And the design is very different. Like, the design for her other Japanese editions are usually different, but this one feels different in a way that's definitely, like, I wouldn't say for the best. But this is the OB. It's kind of cool, like, really blends in. But yeah, it just feels more minimal. The disc is the same as the cover. It's the plain background. You do get this alternate cover, which is really cool. And I love this photo. It's another one of those slip-in booklets, but I love this picture. This booklet's kind of weird. It's like, this is actually the back side of the booklet. This is the front of the booklet. And it just has lyrics. There's no pictures in it. Just this little, like, rainbow gradient pattern. So it's definitely just more minimal, I feel like, than her Japanese releases, where they did something, like, just really different, but in a cool way. This one's kind of, I don't know, just felt kind of almost lazy in a way. Definitely it's not on her part, but... Oh, I will say, I didn't know that these had English translations for these. Oh, that's cool. For her songs that are in Romanian. It's actually really cool. Do they even have the Romanian lyrics in them? Okay, it's just the Japanese and then the English. That's cool, though. The English translation. And Take Me Home is all... Where's the Take Me Home English lyrics? They don't even have it. Oh, that's right. They're in the OG booklet. So the OG booklet has the Romanian lyrics for these. Sorry, I just noticed that. That was kind of cool, though. Imagine doing that for, like, Energia Ta, where it's, like, the whole album's a language that's neither English nor Japanese. So they have a booklet for English, booklet for Japanese, and a booklet for the Romanian lyrics. That would be actually kind of cool, though, or they just put them all into one book, but that album's pretty short, so I feel like it could be done. That's actually a really cool idea, though. We'll get into Energia Ta in a bit. Sorry, this one is kind of hard to get in this sleeve is. This is when they sent it in, and it's kind of hard to get this. Let's get this one in. Come on. Sorry, I like to like line them up almost perfectly. All right, and then for Rainbows, we actually got her first official vinyl release, which is so cool. I so wish that we could get her back catalog pressed on records one day, but I just think with all the old labels she was on, I don't see that happening. But hey, if she's gonna keep doing these moving forward, and she seems very excited about them too, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, my only issue with this is that it does not include the bonus tracks. I guess maybe for spacing reasons, because I think the album with them is like about an hour or 50 minutes. I don't know how long it is. So I get why I guess they couldn't do it, but it would be nice to have them because I love those songs so much. So yeah, I guess you just get like the main 12 songs here. Artwork's about the same. There's no text on the spine on it. Okay. So this is the inner sleeve it comes with. This would have been really cool as like an album cover too, honestly. There's no like a credit sheet or anything, but just that. But I put mine in a protective sleeve just because like these are so hard to obtain over here. The record's just black. I'm actually gonna keep it in there. The record's just black. That's looks like the CD. The second side just looks the exact same. But yeah, it's just cool to have her music actually on vinyl, which is just to me crazy. So I hope that in the future, like all her future albums that she makes, like I said, her old ones I don't think will ever get pressed. I might try and custom press them someday, but so yeah, that was for Rainbows. All right, last but not least, we have her most recent album, Energieta. This was her first album all in Romanian, and I love it so much. I loved it more than I was expecting to going in, just because I feel like the first two singles didn't really grab my attention as much, but then like when the full album came out, I really got the vision. So, and unfortunately, there's actually no official CD release for this at all. There's no Romanian edition, no Japanese edition. So I just had to make my own. I was contemplating putting it in this video just because, like I said, it is fan-made. So I can't really see that. Okay, now it's focusing. So I tried to make the back look like the track list that she posted. What the official back looks like. And I added the droplet bonus tracks here just because these songs are all so good. This album was actually supposed to be a dance album with like Bitches, Fire, and Bobo, but she scrapped it and made this. I would have loved to hear that other album though. That would have been cool. But like I said, I'm happy we got this. Kind of like how like I would love to hear how the cliche, like the full album sounded. But I'm so glad that we got Unlocked because that's my favorite album from her. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this super quick just because, like I said, it is fan made. So just I have a full unboxing of it on my channel if you just want to see like I guess more details. My camera's not liking to focus today, and this was like way before the vinyl release, so some of these I just kind of had to do my best with the images that we had available to use. So I didn't do the best job cutting this one though, I will say that, as far as putting it together. Like I said, if you want like more details, I do have a full unboxing of it on my channel as well. This one's like really hard to get back in. I'll just keep it out of its wrapper for now. So the main event I want to talk about is the Energieta vinyl. I'm actually gonna kind of raise my camera up a bit, so give me 1 second. All right, raise my camera up just so we can see this one a little bit better because there's more packaging about this than Rainbows. So yeah, here's the cover. This one's got a hype sticker, Romanian sticker. So this is definitely just like her best vinyl release. It just looks so amazing. I actually have some text on the spine this time. And we actually have a slightly different track list. She put Baietti at the end of side A. And then, oh, I forgot how to pronounce this one. Binkupat and Rao. I forget how to pronounce this one, but at the end, which I actually kind of like better. So this is actually a full gatefold, which is awesome. The record comes in a printed inner sleeve. I love the design elements on this. They're so cool. And the disc is also baby pink. Side A and then side B. And, you know, that alone is enough to impress me, especially just because, even though, like, here in America, this is, like, you know, really common, but I just feel like for her, this is something so unique and special to me. But you get a full lyric booklet, and I love this photo so much. Got this cool collage here. Go page by page. And having this big lyric booklet is so awesome. I love how this looks. Again, the design is great. I love this photo shoot. Especially this page is so cool. Love all these little ones on the side, especially this one, so cool. These photos are just excellent. Some of the album credits here. And yeah, that's the vinyl release for Energy at Ta. Like I said, this is just so awesome. So I hope that she continues to do vinyl in the future. Well, here we are again. That just completes my Alexandra Stan discography video. I hope you all enjoyed. Sorry that this ended up being a pretty long video, but I was just really excited to share this collection with everybody. Alexandra Stan means the world to me, and also getting a lot of these items in the post was definitely a challenge. Some things were lost and eventually found. But yeah, it was just so awesome to me, and we'll make updates in the future when new music comes out. But for now, this is my collection. Thank you so much for watching.